welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. As always, I am so excited to have you guys here. So this video was originally going to be a day in my life, but I ended up filming this on a Monday, and I don't go into the clinics on Monday. I'll generally watch lectures, do patient prep, research, social media stuff, just a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. So I ended up just sitting at my desk for most of the day doing work, and it just really wasn't conducive to a day in my life video. But I did film everything that I ate, so I figured I would just post this as kind of a what I eat in a day. Mondays are also great because I'm at home all day, so I tend to do meal prep. I will say I came back from France a few weeks ago, and while I had an amazing trip, I tried all the yummy food. It was amazing. I came back not necessarily feeling my best. My digestion was off, my mental health was definitely off, and my energy levels were pretty low. So since I've been back, I've been really trying to prioritize fiber and protein in my meals. I just find that when my meals have a good amount of fiber, a good amount of protein, that is when I feel my best. So yeah, all the meals in the video are high protein, high fiber. 2 of them are basically meal prep recipes. So with that being said, let's just get into the video. With a lemon and ginger tea. I really like using fresh ginger. I think that it makes your tea just a little bit extra special, and I usually just drink that while I do some journaling and reading. I've also been using my mood light, which has made such a big difference with my mental health this year. Lately for breakfast, I have been on a huge oatmeal kick, and I really like doing big batch preps for my oatmeal. So I'll make a big batch on the weekend, and I just add oatmeal, flax seeds, a pinch of salt, cinnamon, and a little bit of maple syrup. And then that way in the morning, I can just add whatever fruit I like. Lately, I've been loving the crunch of having fresh apples. So I added apples, some Greek yogurt for protein, some almond butter, and hemp seeds. And that was my breakfast. So while I was in France, one of my favorite things that I ate was quiche. I think at one point I ate quiche for 3 meals in a row. I had it for dinner and then breakfast and lunch the next day. And when I came back, I really wanted to try and recreate that, but I wasn't gonna bother with making a crust. So here I'm basically making a frittata. I chopped up some shallots, mushrooms, and red pepper. I also added some salt, pepper, garlic, and parsley. And I just sauteed that down in a pan. And while those were cooking, I got started on my egg mixture. I just added 8 eggs, some egg whites, a splash of soy milk, salt, pepper, and turmeric, and I mixed those together. And then I laid that all out in the tray with the veggies. Honestly, I was super happy with how this turned out. You guys know me, I never follow a recipe, I just kind of wing it. Sometimes it turns out, sometimes it doesn't. This definitely turned out well. I ended up having this for lunch the following 3 days. It was absolutely delicious. So I will put all the ingredients and instructions in the description box below. And then I just served it with some avocado. I also had some leftover sweet potatoes, so I just warmed those up on the stove and had that on the side. And yeah, this was just a delicious lunch. So for dinner, you guys will recognize this recipe if you watched my old videos, but I made a big batch of my Kichadi. This is one of my favorite meals to make in the winter. It's super meal prep friendly and you can really use whatever veggies you have on hand. So I will put the full recipe in the description box below, but I just started by toasting some of my spices and I just deglazed that with a little bit of water, and then I soaked some mung beans and brown rice overnight and I added that to the pan. And then here is me trying to do battle with a piece of kombu. I was trying so hard to rip this up and it was not happening. So I just ended up having giant chunks of kombu in my Kichadi, which it's fine. So I added a little bit more water and then I got that cooking, and while that was cooking I started on my veggies. This is a great meal because you can really mix and match the veggies and use whatever you have on hand. So it's really great if you're trying to clear out the fridge. We also know that the more diversity you have in your diet, the better it is for your gut microbiome. So I've really been trying to diversify the amount of plants in my diet, and this recipe is a great way to just get more variety in. So I just let that cook down for about 30 minutes and then I added some nutritional yeast for those B vitamins. And then I totally forgot that I had tempeh in the fridge that I wanted to add to this. So I ended up just cooking that on the side and then putting it on top. Of course, I also added some sauerkraut, and you guys know I absolutely love tahini. So I topped it off with some tahini, and that was my dinner. After dinner, I had a few dark chocolate covered almonds from Trader Joe's. I've been super obsessed with these. But yeah, that was a full day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. You got some ideas, some inspiration. Like I said, all of the recipes will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!